Today we are doing a couple of things, so I decided to just vlog. My daughter recently did a summer reading challenge at our local library. So right now we are heading out to town and we need to stop at the post office to drop off a little letter that she has written to her cousin, and then also to swing by the library and pick up her little summer reading awards. We also need to run into the Dollar Tree and pick up some wrapping paper and maybe a couple other things. And honestly, there's not really anything that is that exciting that is happening, but I thought I would bring you guys along with us and just catch up and chat with you guys. I am currently not reading anything. I can't decide what it is that I want to read. I'm not in a slump. I just don't really know what I want to read. I'm leaning towards either an audiobook or starting something on my Kindle, mostly because tomorrow is when Accomplice to the Villain comes out, and I know I'm going to be getting that in the mail because I did pre-order it, and I'm going to want to read it as soon as I get it. I did already do my reread of Assistant to the Villain and Apprentice to the Villain, so I am prepared and ready for the third book to come out. And then I'm contemplating, since it is the beginning of August, going ahead and starting to put some fall stuff out. It does not feel like fall at all. We are actually having right now a couple of days that are a cool front where it's actually only like 74 right now. It's typically like 94. So I thought about doing something outside today since it is going to be cooler, but it's also supposed to rain all day. It's very cloudy. So we are taking this time right now where it is not raining and going ahead and knocking out the little bit of errands we want to do. And then we will see what we get done at home later on. But even though it doesn't necessarily feel like fall, in my brain, August, September, and October are fall season, and then November, December, and January are the winter season. I know that is not technically correct, and I know a lot of people will disagree with me about wanting to put fall decorations up in August, but I don't know. I just am already feeling that desire for fall weather, fall coffees, fall movies, fall books, everything. So I'm going to continue to think on it today, and I will potentially do a little bit of fall decorating. I don't know. I'm trying to make myself be patient, but I really do not want to. We just pulled up at our library, so we're going to go in and get her awards. We've got a couple of books to return that she checked out the last time we were here, so she'll probably look around for a little while and see if there's something else that she wants to get. And then after that, we are going to go and head to the Dollar Tree. We just got home from the library and the Dollar Tree, and we dropped off our little letter at the post office. I was able to find It's a Love Story by Annabelle Monaghan. I can't remember exactly how her last name is pronounced, but I have not read any of her books, and I've heard really good things about them. I've heard they're very, very enjoyable. They sound like something that will be up my alley, so I'm gonna give this one a shot. Then my daughter actually got 3 books. She got a Jake and the Neverland Pirates book. Then she got one of these Elephant and Piggy books. She loves these. And then since she had If You Give a Pig a Pancake and If You Give a Mouse a Cookie last time, she checked out If You Give a Mouse? If You Give a Moose a Muffin. So she hasn't read that one yet. And then we actually picked up 2 movies. It is a rainy day, so we went ahead and picked up 2 DVDs. These are both DVDs that I remember watching when I was a kid. And then she did pick up her little things that she won for her summer reading. So she got a little voucher that gives her 2 free books when they do the library sale. She got a free ice cream from McDonald's, a sucker, some stickers, and then some bubbles. Then we went to the Dollar Tree and I got wrapping paper. This one is really cute. It's got birds, teapots, plants, butterflies. It's kind of garden party-esque, but this is gonna be for a 1-year-old's birthday. And then my daughter's birthday is in a few months, so when I see cute little birthday type things, I go ahead and I grab them. And they had this cute little party headband. So I got this for her to wear for her birthday party, and then also for her birthday, just a little, it's my birthday pin. We've also been doing some homeschool preschool stuff. So she needed some dry erase markers because hers dried out. So I grabbed some of those, and then a little magnetic pencil holder, marker holder to stick on her board or on the refrigerator just to keep up with the markers. And then I also picked this up so that we can practice letters. Oh, and then also for her birthday, just some plates for like desserts and cake and all that jazz. Now I'm going to get all this stuff put away and we're going to make lunch and maybe watch a movie or listen to a story. We listen to the Disney Storytime stories on Spotify. And then I think I'm going to catch up on my reading journal. I don't think I'm that far behind, but I do think I have at least 1 or 2 books that I need to write down in there. Then I will probably start knocking out some of the chores I need to do today. Looking at my bookshelf, trying to see what I need to shift around. I've moved a couple books already. I know I needed to move my Assistant to the Villain and my Apprentice to the Villain. That way I would have room on my shelf to put the 3rd book next to those. So I've moved them. Let me shift the camera. Oh, you still can't see. Hold on. So I moved those right here. And there should be just enough room for the 3rd book to fit beside those. Now I have this gap right here, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to shift to fill that, because what I did is I took Serpent and the Wings of the Night and Ashes in the Starcursed King, and I pulled those off my shelf. I just did not love those books. I haven't even finished the 2nd one. It's how uninterested I am in that series. I don't know what it was. I just could not get into it. So if I want to end up finishing it, I think I'm going to read it on Kindle Unlimited because I know it's on there. So I do have a fantasy book right here. This is Flesh and Bone. I read this in high school, but this is actually my husband's book. I haven't read it in a long time, but I did really enjoy it when I read it in high school. This could fill some kind of gap, but this is just uneven, and I don't know. Hold on, I might have an idea. Okay, I think I did that. That works. Okay, see, this is what it looks like now. This is the other shelf right here with a little bit of space left for Accomplice to the Villain once it comes out. For quite a while now, I've been tossing around the idea of pulling all the books that I haven't read off of my shelf and putting them on their own separate shelf, but I don't think my physical TBR is that big. Like, I can look at my shelves and I can see what books I have not read. I know which books I have not read, and I just like the look of a full shelf, so I kind of like having them all together. Don't love the idea of having to rearrange my shelves every time I finish a book, so that's kind of what turns me off of that idea. But I do have a few books on my physical TBR that I'm wanting to read right now, but like I said earlier, I'm waiting on Accomplice to the Villain to come out tomorrow, so I don't want to get too involved in something right now. So I'm thinking I'm going to start an audiobook, listen to that while I'm cleaning the house, doing chores, etc. And then I've also been working on a little craft that is a surprise for the holidays. I'm not going to show it on camera, but when Christmas and the holidays come, I've got something that I've been working on for some people that I know, and I'll probably listen to my audiobook while I'm working on that, probably tonight. But I also want to try to organize my daughter's homeschool preschool stuff. Like I said, I picked up this little notebook for her today But I also have this little cardboard box on the floor. I know you guys can't see it, but it is just full of preschool stuff, like little workbooks, flashcards, counting chips, glue sticks, stamps, all that stuff. And I don't know what the best place is to store it because I don't love it being in this cardboard box. I have a shelf right here on this shelf that's beside my desk that just kind of holds board games, but it's not completely full. So if I can maybe shift the board games to a different area, maybe I could put the preschool stuff there. Okay, it's been a minute, but I went ahead and I moved all of her preschool, homeschool stuff into this little bin. This one has, workbooks and stuff like that. It basically holds everything that I have for her, except for a little magnetic letter shaped number kit that we have. That's a little bit bigger, so I keep that in there with her dry erase board and so that she has places to use those magnet letters. Now what I'm wondering if I need to do is go through, I have 2 more of these that kind of hold crafting supplies, and they're overflowing. And I think there's just a lot of stuff in there that I need to get rid of. Okay, it's been a few hours. I'm actually about to start getting stuff put in a crock pot for dinner. I've got my headphones and I am going to start an audiobook. I'm going to start You Shouldn't Have Come Here or You Should Not Have Come Here by Geneva Rose. I've read 1 or 2, I think 2 other Geneva Rose books, and I'm kind of on a thriller kick right now. So I'm gonna start this audiobook. It's only like 8 hours long, and I listen to my audiobooks on like 1.75 or 2x speed. So it shouldn't take me too incredibly long to get through this audiobook. And I'm gonna start putting some chicken and stuff in the crock pot for dinner tonight. My daughter is currently napping. I didn't think she would need a nap today, but she needed one. She was getting tired. We're at that age where we really could be trying to cut back on naps, but she needed it. It was necessary. Everybody, it is the next day, and today we are actually going to the Children's Science Museum. So we are getting ready and getting all of our stuff together to go do that this morning. I'm also expecting my book mail to come in today, so I will show you guys when I get that book in. I did get about 30% of the way through the Geneva Rose book I was listening to yesterday, and it's really interesting because it almost doesn't feel like a thriller. There are things that are happening that make you kind of suspicious of lots of different characters, but at the same time, it almost is written similarly to a romance, but still kind of ominous, if that makes any sense. Our main character is staying on a ranch, and she doesn't know anybody in this little small town, but the guy who owns the ranch is being very nice to her. The people in town are being really nice to her, but she has some suspicious feelings about them. And I have those same suspicious feelings because I don't know, they just seem a little too friendly or they like her a little too much. And yeah, I'm really interested in where this book was going to go. I was going to listen to more of it last night and do some crafting, but I was tired. And I actually went to bed at like 8:45. So I got some good sleep last night, And today, maybe I can listen to more of my audiobook throughout the day. We will see. I also did not end up decorating for fall at all. I think I'm still going to try and convince myself to wait at least a little bit longer, although I am really wanting to put out some stuff or at least light a fall candle or something. After seeing all the Halloween stuff they had out at the Dollar Tree yesterday, it was just making me want to go and get my fall stuff out. I'm so excited for cooler weather, even though really fall here in Florida is not that cool ever. I guess I really just mean like the 70s. But today is supposed to be good weather again today. Like I said, yesterday and today are supposed to be cooler than the rest of the days that we have been having. We've had a heat front that came through not that long ago and it was like 97 degrees outside all the time. But today it is, I think, currently in the mid 70s. And the high today is somewhere around 85 or 86. So I'm very excited for that more moderate weather, I guess you could say. But like I said, we're getting ready to go. So I'm gonna get all of our stuff together and then we're gonna head to the Children's Museum. Hello. Oh goodness. Home now. It is almost 3 o'clock and we stopped at Lowe's and picked up some pavers. We like to paint rocks when we can find them, but we haven't been able to find any lately. And I saw that these were only like 60 something cents at Lowe's, so we picked up 3 of them. I'm gonna paint mine to look like a book. Do you know what you're gonna paint yours to be?
Maybe a classroom.
A classroom? That would be a very cool picture. We're now going to paint. And then after that, we are going to start getting dinner together. I put some of our main stuff into the crock pot this morning, so that's been going all day.
Mom, I need orange and blue and light blue and purple blue and light blue.
Okay. My book should be coming in the mail here pretty soon, here in a couple hours at least. But until then, we're gonna be painting. Okay, my book just arrived, so I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. Let's see. I love it. And the edges are green on this one. This is the just regular standard edition. I think on maybe the Barnes & Noble edition, it has like a dark green, if I'm not mistaken. This one just has a light green. Oh my goodness. I am so excited to read this book. Yay. And I think that is as good a place as any to go ahead and just end this vlog. Thank you guys so much for coming along with us the last couple of days. I know we didn't do much, but it was a really fun, nice couple of days. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.